You know, out of all the prehistoric animals, you'd think Titanoboa would have a movie franchise by now, but it's never really happened. Which is really weird when you remember that bro is just as popular as animals like the Megalodon and the T-Rex, and it is just as big too, being 42.5 feet long. For some perspective, that is actually longer than some T-Rex specimens, so it's looking like a royal showdown right now. And adding to that insane length, Titanoboa was also 3 feet wide, like a doorway, and weighed 2,500 pounds, which is like a giraffe, so it's basically a flexible tree trunk. So when you consider that it lived in a tropical rainforest in Colombia and that it belonged to the Snakeboidae family, you'd imagine that it was treating crocodiles like a bunch of cupcakes. However, when paleontologists came across parts of the skull for the first time, it turns out that it had a lot more teeth than anybody in the family, but none of them were anchored very well. This actually resembles the teeth of fish-eating snakes like the banded sea crane. So Titanoboa was probably aquatic, was only locked in when it came to eating fish, and large animals probably weren't a chef's favorite. That might make it a little less scary, but bro is still 42.5 feet long. Like, imagine being in a river with several of them. They might mind their own business, but it's certainly not going to feel that way when you can feel every movement as they swim underwater. It would be awe-farming just by passing by, and trying to comprehend how an animal that big is even alive would break someone's mind. Luckily, that scenario never really happened, because the egregiously high 94-degree temperatures that allowed it to exist eventually went away, showing that not even a creature like that could challenge climate change, and it's a reminder that nature really is the one that owns the game.